So as you can see, we've been framing here 2x6s. I could have used 2x4s, would have saved a little bit of room, but didn't have any 2x4s. This is all stuff that we sawed at Freiburg Fair, and we're not putting doublers in. It's just going to hold that door and be basically a visual block, so it doesn't need any strength to it. And anyway, as you saw, the dogs don't like the vacuum cleaner. It doesn't matter whether you're vacuuming the floor, turn on the vacuum, they're ready to go. But I wanted to show you this nice sign here. So we had a farm that had been in our area, actually in Naples, about probably 3 miles as a crow flies that way. Might only be 2.5, it's not very far. But this was the corn sign that they put out every summer. We just trimmed it off about 5 inches either side. And we're gonna cut the bottom right about here. Then we're gonna have to split it right here to get it in, because it's gonna go behind the sink, so that this is coming up behind the sink. But yeah, they didn't want this thing, and they gave it to us when they closed down. Thought we might want it, and I don't have the heart to cut it up and ruin it or burn it, or you know. So I thought I'd put it in the bathroom. We won't have to ever paint it. It's outside paint, and if we do want to paint it, we can. But we'll probably keep the same pattern on it. It's just a ear of corn. Thought it was kind of cool. But we're not putting a roof on it. We're going open plan, kind of like the modern way. And that way, when we turn that light on, you see, we get our light in there. We don't have to put an extra light in and no light switches. So, yeah, it's gonna work good. I'll bring you back when we get her done. Yeah, we got her into place. The only problem we had was this wall is actually, it tips in on the back of the barn, because this is the original wall of the barn. And the barn had at some point shifted over time, so we didn't bother refitting it. We'll just put a piece of trim up there later. And this here, we're going to run the boards right into the edge. We'll hide this out a 3/4 of an inch, so it'll all look fine. So yeah, we can sit here and look at corn. Now, as you can see, we've had a little bit of wind today out of the north. We've got 12 inches of snow. It's almost dark, but it's still snowing. Can't see any of the hills over there. It's only snowing right now, maybe 1/2 inch an hour, maybe less. Yeah, I'll turn the lights on here. We had a bunch of this zip system small pieces left over, so we decided we'd use those on the inside here because we could paint them easy. And anyway, they're a little ratty and stuff on some of the joints, but it'll be all right. All you're trying to do is get a little privacy here to, you know, take care of business. So, and the sink seems to work fine. We do have water up here now, and so yeah, it's kind of nice. Got room enough to put any extra supplies, you know, cleaning supplies. We're just gonna put boards out up here, and I'm gonna do that this evening. We've got, it's supposed to, what time is it now? It's 5 o'clock, and the snow's supposed to get over about 7. So 7 o'clock, I'm gonna fire up the tractor and start plowing. I won't film any of it because it's gonna be after dark, kind of hard, but yeah. Been one of those days. Started 8 o'clock last night, and it's basically going to be a 24-hour storm by the time it's all said and done. And at 4 o'clock, about 3:45 there, I went out and snowblowed, and we had a solid 12 inches. So, you know, we're going to end up with 12 1/4, 12 1/2 inches probably when it's all said and done. Well, this right here is how we ended up. I'm only about 1/3 of the way, almost halfway. About another board and I'll be halfway on the front. And we got the door here. That was a freebie. We're just going to hook this Venetian blind down so that it can't move much. And just use that over. We're actually going to put it on the inside of the door, so it'll be on the inside. And yeah. Reinhard Farm, when they retired, they had this great big 4x8 sheet with a ear of corn painted on it, and yeah, I thought that would look good in here. Too bad to throw the thing away, you know. So anyway, we'll put the door on tomorrow, And after we get done cleaning snow, of course. I'm actually going to go start plowing right now. It's 7 o'clock. They said it would be done by 7 or 8. So chances are it's just flurries. I'm not going to film it. It's hard enough just to plow after dark, you know, all the shadows and stuff. So, well, looks like it's about done. I can see a few little grains of snow coming down, but we'll push that back and see if this old girl will fire. Should have plugged it in. It's pretty cold out, but not bad. We'll let it warm up for a little bit. There. Anyway, I guess we'll plow. So anyway, it's probably going to be it for this video. We'll catch you on the next one. Don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. And yeah, keep safe.